Hi, so I'm Tessie Kolar. Today I am presenting my human performance project. So, starting off, I was a 23-year-old female soccer player. Um, she's pretty average height for a female, weighs about average. She's a center back, which a center back is a full defensive middle player. Normally, well, typically I would say this is normally your captain of defense. This is actually something I played, so I could kind of relate, and I was kind of able to work with her build and figure out exactly what she would need to work on and things like that throughout this presentation. So her needs analysis. My athlete, because she is a soccer player, typically soccer players focus more on their legs, their quads, their hamstrings. That's really important. Although doing upper body can be important too, especially if you're a goalie. But for my player that I chose, she is a defensive player, so she would work primarily on her legs. So the one thing I would say is for maximum muscular strength, we would want to work on her low speed strengths and lower body, um, and aerobic capacity. I would say running because soccer is really about endurance. Running up and down the field throughout the time of a game is a lot. You need to have someone who's able to have a lot of stamina to keep up, especially with how long a soccer game is for. I would say having a tight core is very important. They do a lot of different things on the field, and um, also this has to do with agility too. Dribbling is really important with soccer, and so is kind of juking people, I would say, different things like that. And endurance. As far as speed, yes, short runs are included in soccer, especially if you're a defensive player. You don't really do like long runs as a defensive player, especially because you play the back line. So typically you stay around the same area the whole game. And then, of course, endurance is important. Flexibility. Yes, you need flexibility because kicking a ball takes more than just swinging your leg. You would be surprised how much force you have to put behind it to kick a ball, especially when it comes to wanting to aim in certain directions as well. So, flexibility plays a big part. Balance and stability. Balance is basically something that helps you with your dribbling, and it's definitely important to be able to stay on your feet because falling down obviously could cause you to lose the ball, different things like that, and keeping you run obviously as a pace. Body composition, you definitely want somebody who can keep up with the stamina. This technically doesn't mean that you have to be lower body mass or different things like that. It doesn't mean you have to have a low BMI. It means you could, it really just depends on if you can keep up with everyone else and if you can keep up with the game. As far as test, um, for maximum muscular strength, back squats are really important. It helps your lower body as far as glutes, quads, and hips. Um, Maximum muscular power, I would say static vertical jump, because it still helps with the hamstrings, quads, and even your calves. These are mainly our biggest things we're going to focus on as being a soccer player because having really strong legs is really important during soccer. Anaerobic and aerobic capacity would be example a 1.5-mile run. That's again endurance. Endurance is very important because it is something that every soccer player needs to have. This is not something that's okay if you don't have it. This is something you need as a soccer player. Local muscular endurance, like push-ups, I would say for tight cores, like I talked about, and also for upper body. This could be for a goalie. This doesn't necessarily mean it has to be for just a goalie, but it's important. Continuing on, we have pro agility, which is lower body, calves, quads, and speed, straight lines. Sprint could be a test for this. sprinting really helps during soccer because it gives you them the range of motions of agility, running around different spots of the field, being in different places. Flexibility, sit and reach. Like I said, this helps a lot with your hamstrings and your lower back, and this is something that can be important for kicking a soccer ball. Balance and stability. Star excursion, we have upper and lower body. Again, balance is really important to stay on your feet. You don't want to lose your ball, or you don't want to lose exactly your run, because once you go down, it's really hard to get back up. And body composition, skin folds, this is for every sport, but I would say that having certain body types, like I said, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be skinny or be extremely strong or anything like that, but it is important to be healthy. For my pretest, athletes showed a lot of deficiency in maximum muscular strength, maximum muscular power, aerobic capacity, flexibility, agility, and local muscular endurance. With this information that was taken, I was able to make a 6-week plan for maintaining and increasing their body build or different things that can help them improve in their sport and in purpose. For week 1, I chose to do flexibility, increased distance runs, quad strength, and core strength. The reason why I chose distance is because, like I said, I feel like distance is one of the things that needs to be focused on throughout the whole entire span. And this is why you'll see through all my weeks I have running, because this is the most important thing in soccer. So, the first week I have back squats, vertical, and box jumps. And then week 2, we have basically the same thing, but this is adding a distance run. We really wanted to focus on back squats in week 1 because that helps build up your quad strength, which can help you also during your focus on the curl ups and your distance run and that flexibility. And our last week, in week 6, we want to maintain that distance run because this is something we always want to improve in. Just add half a mile basically every week, so that way it's something that it focuses on adding more distance, so that way you're able to have that stamina throughout a game. Continuing to increase the curl-ups and weight, really important. Like I said, your leg strength is the most important thing that you need as far as in soccer. And increasing your balance, which is our score balance, and balance is very important, like I said, due to kicking and different things in soccer. So, in conclusion, I would like to say that as far as my person that I choose, I feel like this 6 weeks really would help her improve in everything she needs and include for her soccer experience and for her stamina. And yeah, thank you.